Because if you want to talk about hitting hard, I mean, Ilia Topuria, fuck me.
That's when you think like Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira dominates Max Holloway, and then you realize like how quickly Ilia Topuria starched Charles Oliveira, and you go, how good is that guy?
Right.
He's a once in a generation talent. Like he knocked out in 3 fights 3 all-time greats.
Insane.
Volkanovski, and then he knocks out Max Holloway, and then he knocks out Charles Oliveira. In 2 different weight classes, he knocks out 3 all-time greats 3 fights in a row. Yeah. And he just definitive starching of these guys. Like he's a one.
And think how good how dominant Volk is.
Yeah. Like how good he looked against Diego Lopez.
Right.
Yeah.
How good Max Holloway looks all the time, especially in the striking exchanges. Max is a very hard guy to hit, and Ilia just dominated him. He's fucking spooky good and insanely confident, insanely charismatic.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just people that are better than everybody else, and it seems like Ilia Topuria is one of those guys. He's just weirdly better than everybody else, and he can take it too. Like one of the fights that he had, so when he was competing at featherweight, he took a fight at lightweight against Jai Herbert, and Jai Herbert in the first round caught him with a perfect head kick, rocked him, dropped him, and Ilia Topuria wound up grabbing his legs, taking him down. They fought on the ground, and then the second round, Ilia just put him into the shadow realm. He hit him with a combination against the cage where he hit him with I think it was a left hook to the body and a right overhand that just spun his head around. It was wild. I mean, face first.
Have you spoken to Justin Gaethje about the fact that he's main eventing the White House, and what part? I know no one's really giving him a shot, but you can't just completely count Justin Gaethje out, right? Like he's still got some kind of shot. I mean, he's got nothing to lose. He could look at it as an opportunity where he's got nothing to lose, right? Like you can't lose any worse than Max and Charles did. So like he can go out there and potentially catch Ilia.
So I would say because Justin's so good at like a dirty style of striking, it's like a dirty boxing, but kickboxing, whatever you want to call it. It throws good strikers off. Like look at his fight with Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev is a very clean technical striker. You look at his fight with Rufi, it's a beautiful fight. It's a beautiful striking fight. You look at his fight with Bahamundos, beautiful striking fight. You look at his fights with Justin Gaethje, and you're like, that's just an ugly slugfest. But that's because Justin Gaethje is able to make you fall into his fight. It may look ugly to you, but that's how Justin wants to fight. And if he was able to do that with Rafael Fiziev, I think he could possibly do it with Ilia as well. So I think the fight might be closer than people expect.
Ну и последнее, вот ты уже не раз давал понять, что Gaethje против Илии Topuria это мисс-матч. Вот все-таки какой бы, не знаю, совет бы дал, может быть, Gaethje в той части, чтобы он там лучше выглядел, я не знаю, более конкурентным был бой?
Я бы ему сказал бы травмироваться во время подготовки, дать мне шаг вступить в этот бой и забрать титул, и потом он...
The combat sports world is still reeling from the announcement that has everyone talking. The White House fight card was already generating massive buzz, but now it's set in stone with Ilia Topuria facing Justin Gaethje in the headline bout. This matchup has sparked intense discussions throughout the MMA community, with analysts and fighters debating who holds the real edge in terms of raw power and technical ability. On one side stands a methodical destroyer known for flawless execution, while the other brings chaotic knockout power that has left countless opponents unconscious. When surgical precision collides with unfiltered aggression, what unfolds in the Octagon?
Well, if we're going to go at that, I got Ilia Topuria knocking him out.
Yeah, same here.
I just feel after you've been dropped so much and you're going to fight somebody who's a deadly striker, great wrestler, who has a chin, who's willing to put himself in the fire to land that shot, and not just a shot to the face. Let's not forget about Ilia Topuria's body work.
Fight fans have been endlessly debating the White House event, with critics arguing the card lacks the star power it deserves. Chael Sonnen strongly disagrees with this assessment, insisting the UFC has delivered the most compelling fights available. The lineup features established stars like Sean O'Malley and Alex Pereira alongside rising phenom Ilia making his highly anticipated debut. Sonnen believes fans are overlooking a crucial element in their criticism, specifically Justin Gaethje, who brings credentials as a 2-time interim champion and BMF title holder, now pursuing another championship opportunity.
And I share with you, when you look at the UFC White House, and somebody said the card sucks, they brought you what they had. What else could you ever ask of somebody? They brought you what they had. Sean O'Malley and Pierre have been battling for a while now for who's the biggest star in the sport. They're both on the card. Pierre is in a brand new weight class with a title opportunity. This is massive. He's not even the main event. Then we're told, well, we have bona fide numbers between Pierre and O'Malley be the big stars in the absence of McGregor. We're told that Ilia Topuria is on the heels of everybody. So now he's going to come in against your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. We're completely dismissing Gaethje, which I feel that you're forgetting is a two-time interim champion of the world. Tell me somebody else who can make that claim. Who's a BMF champion of the world. Justin Gaethje has captured 3 belts and is going for his 4th. They brought you what they had.
The consensus isn't universal regarding how competitive this fight will actually be. Robert Whittaker recently shared his analysis of the matchup, emphasizing that Ilia's striking abilities operate on an entirely different plane from most UFC competitors. He highlighted Ilia's exceptional timing, natural fighting instincts, and devastating counterattacking prowess, explaining how he punishes opponents for every movement they make. Whittaker described Ilia's striking as being levels beyond nearly everyone on the roster, praising his timing, instincts, and razor-sharp counters. This assessment led him to conclude that Justin's camp must implement significant strategic changes, arguing that the fighter who defeated Paddy Pimblett wouldn't survive against the current version of Ilia.
You know, I'm not gonna give up on my boy that quick. Okay, but I'll just lay it out there. Ilia's striking is leagues above everybody, like just about everybody in the UFC, you know, and the wrestling and jiu-jitsu is there as well.
Mm-hmm.
His timing, his instincts, his instinct to fire off in like his counterattacks. You know, he'll make you pay for every step you take. It's a hard fight. Things have got to change in Gaethje's camp to make the fight competitive.
Yeah.
Right now, the Gaethje that fought Paddy won't beat.
Despite Ilia's obvious striking superiority, some experts refuse to write Justin off completely. Bryce Mitchell openly supports Gaethje and views this as a challenging but winnable fight with proper tactical execution. He stressed the importance of body attack strategies, explaining how centerline strikes and precisely placed body shots could prove decisive. Mitchell cautioned against headhunting tactics, noting that a single well-timed body counter could dramatically shift fight momentum and drain an opponent's energy reserves. His analysis suggests that while Ilia presents serious dangers, intelligent tactical adjustments could provide Justin with a legitimate path to victory.
That fight going down?
Well, I do want Gaethje to win that fight. That's a really tough fight. I don't want to bet against Gaethje. I like him, man. I don't like the opponent, and I want to bet for who I like. So I'll bet with who I like, and then I would tell Gaethje he's going to have to target the body. He's going to have to do center line attacks, not just all hooks. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, these body shots are very valuable. I haven't seen Gaethje do a ton of body work, and I would say that would be the one thing. Don't go in there headhunting him. You know, he will slip and do a quick body shot, and it'll affect you. You're not going to have that presence when your body hurts.
Mitchell's strategic vision extends beyond body targeting to overall fight management. He believes Justin can succeed by maintaining his fighting spirit while avoiding significant damage, using forward pressure to force Ilia into uncomfortable positions. Fighting while retreating doesn't suit Ilia's style, so Mitchell's game plan remains straightforward and practical. Keep defensive positioning tight, incorporate calf kicks into the attack pattern, and follow up with straight rights or left hooks after those kicks connect. Through careful pacing and selective shot selection, Justin could challenge Ilia's perceived dominance and transform this into a genuinely competitive encounter.
Like that, but if Justin Gaethje has that presence and is not hurting, he can march Ilia down, and I promise you, Ilia will not do as good on the back foot. If I was Gaethje's coach, I would say go forward with your hands high, kick that calf, and if Gaethje comes out orthodox, you already know Ilia's going to slam a calf kick. So either time a straight right or a left hook off of that kick and just come out the fucking gate swinging, and don't waste too much energy right off the bat.
While Mitchell outlines a potential strategy for Gaethje, other experts remain unconvinced about his chances. Demetrius Johnson confidently predicts Ilia will finish the fight via knockout, pointing to the accumulated damage from Justin's previous wars. Johnson argues that facing someone like Ilia represents an enormous challenge given his combination of lethal striking, solid wrestling credentials, granite chin, and willingness to take calculated risks. He also emphasized that Ilia's body attack game matches the danger level of his head strikes, making him a complete threat wherever the fight takes place.
Well, if we're going to go at that, I got Ilia Topuria knocking him out.
Yeah, same here.
I just feel after you've been dropped so much and you're going to fight somebody who's a deadly striker, great wrestler, who has a chin, who's willing to put himself in the fire to land that shot, and not just a shot to the face. Let's not forget about Ilia Topuria's body work.
The White House card fallout has created additional excitement as Bo Nickel sets his sights on future matchmaking opportunities. He believes Arman Tsarukyan has earned a title shot and should face whoever emerges victorious from the Ilia vs. Gaethje encounter. Nickel praised Tsarukyan's dedication, explaining how he's constantly engaged in side quests and grappling matches, demonstrating that his motivation stems from pure love of competition rather than financial gain, but he absolutely deserves that title opportunity. According to Nickel's assessment, Tsarukyan's combination of technical skill, unwavering dedication, and genuine passion makes him a legitimate championship contender, and a collision with the White House main event winner would create unmissable entertainment for fight fans.
Yeah, and do you have a little tip for our boy Arman Tsarukyan? Because he seems like he's like begging for one of those opportunities and he can't buy it.
I think, Arman's so interesting. This dude's like just killing side quests like all the time, right? He's doing the RAF matches, grappling matches, he's doing everything. So I don't know. I mean, I think he probably is in a unique scenario where he comes from a lot of money and, he's not fighting to, try to make money. He already has it. So he's doing this more like just out of love. And I think that, he definitely deserves that title shot. I would like to see him versus the winner of Ilia and Gaethje.
Supporting this matchmaking theory, Arman Tsarukyan has officially confirmed his position as the next contender in line for a major opponent, contingent on the White House main event outcome. He disclosed that UFC officials informed him he'll face the winner of Ilia vs. Gaethje, clarifying that his upcoming bout will be a high-stakes championship eliminator. This official announcement positions Tsarukyan perfectly to immediately challenge whichever fighter claims victory, ensuring the lightweight title picture remains red-hot with anticipation and competitive energy.
We are waiting for the Ilia versus Justin, and after that I'll fight them.
Oh, really? That's like kind of official?
Yeah. It's not official, but they say like that.
Okay, so you'll be the next in line once that fight happens.
Yeah, and I can fight with the winner, Oliveira and Holloway as well, because I don't want to wait too much. So if they offer me Oliveira or Holloway, I'll fight them, because I don't want to wait 1 year for the fight.
No.
Beneil Dariush offers a different perspective on the matchup, focusing on Justin's unique ability to disrupt elite strikers through his unconventional and gritty fighting approach. He explained that while Justin's performances can appear chaotic compared to technically clean contests, that's precisely his strategic advantage because he forces opponents to adapt to his uncomfortable rhythm. Dariush referenced Justin's historical success against top-level strikers, observing that even the most polished technical fighters can become flustered when facing his aggressive rough-and-tumble style. Based on this analysis, he believes the fight against Ilia could prove much closer than popular opinion suggests, with Justin's disruptive style potentially neutralizing the technical disparity.
So I would say because Justin's so good at like a dirty style of striking, it's like a dirty boxing, but kickboxing, whatever you want to call it. It throws good strikers off. Like look at his fight with Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev is a very clean technical striker. You look at his fight with Rufi, it's a beautiful fight. It's a beautiful striking fight. You look at his fight with Bahamundos, beautiful striking fight. You look at his fights with Justin Gaethje, and you're like, that's just an ugly slugfest. But that's because Justin Gaethje is able to make you fall into his fight. It may look ugly to you, but that's how Justin wants to fight. And if he was able to do that with Rafael Fiziev, I think he could possibly do it with Ilia as well. So I think the fight might be closer than people expect.
Jorge Masvidal takes a much more decisive stance, predicting Ilia will completely dominate Justin in what could be a career-altering encounter. Masvidal issued a stark warning that Gaethje could face severe consequences inside the octagon, claiming Ilia possesses the complete skill set to overwhelm him so thoroughly that recovery from such a beating would be nearly impossible. His unfiltered assessment emphasizes just how lethal Ilia's striking arsenal and comprehensive skill package become when matched against someone as recklessly aggressive as Justin. Meanwhile, Bedtime MMA delivers an equally confident prediction, envisioning Ilia entering the cage with lightning speed, surgical precision, and a complete weapons arsenal designed to overwhelm Justin's defenses. From devastating uppercuts and hooks to punishing body shots and calf kicks, every technique serves a calculated purpose in breaking down Gaethje systematically. According to this analysis, once Ilia lands clean shots, Justin will be compromised before he realizes the danger, allowing the champion to capitalize through his combination of pinpoint accuracy, knockout power, and tactical fight reading. They paint a vivid picture of Ilia controlling pocket exchanges, methodically dismantling Gaethje, and finishing the fight in spectacular fashion with a knockout that becomes one of the most memorable moments in UFC history. Who emerges victorious between Ilia and Justin in this highly anticipated showdown? This matchup has the entire MMA world buzzing with excitement, and the championship stakes couldn't be more significant. Share your predictions in the comments section and explain why you believe your chosen fighter holds the decisive advantage. Remember to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the latest fight breakdowns, expert analysis, and all the hottest news from inside the Octagon.